Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Local Talk. I'm your host, Angela Allen, and as you guys can see, we are out of the studio. Hopefully, through this month, you guys will actually get to see some beautiful places and things that you can do throughout Granville County. We love to talk about the events. We love to bring people and visitors in, but we also want to make sure those of you that live here can enjoy some of the beauty that we have right here in our county. So we're here at Lake Holt in Butner. This is about 3 miles of a lake here. As you guys can see, it stretches as far as you can see. And today I actually have the honor of actually having 2 guests on the show today. Miss Alicia Chamberlain, who actually manages here out at Lake Holt, and also Miss Mallory Richards, who actually does events for the town of Butner. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We got a great show ahead for you today. Welcome to Local Talk. I'm your host, Angela Allen, and we are actually continuing a segment this morning. We just talked to Miss Alicia Chamberlain over at Lake Holt, who's responsible for managing that beautiful property. And since we're in the town of Butner, I could not leave without talking to one of the ladies who does the events for the town of Butner, Miss Mallory Richards. How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
I'm so good. Look at where we're at. I am more than good right now. So if you don't mind, for those that are listening for the first time or viewing this particularly for the first time, tell the audience who you are, what you do for the town of Butner, and just your general connection to Granville County.
Yeah, so I'm Mallory Richard. I'm the event coordinator and public information officer for the town of Butner. I've been here for about 10 months, almost 11.
She's still a newbie.
Yes, but it's been a really great experience. And I'm from Granville County. I've lived in Butner my entire life.
Awesome.
So it's been really great to serve my hometown and just be a part of it. So,
that's a big part of it. I know you work very closely with parks and recreations, and of course we're right in one of those recreation pieces here in Lake Holt. But tell us about some other areas of recreation in the town of Butner.
Yeah, so we have the Butner Athletic Park. That's our biggest athletic facility. It's approaching on fall, or we are in fall now.
We are officially in fall. Thank God.
Yes. So the weather's still, it's pretty nice. Still some warm days. But we still have some soccer games, some baseball games. So
wonderful.
Every weekend's usually pretty busy still, so you'll see something going on every weekend. But when there's nothing going on, it's still a really great place to get some exercise.
Oh my God, I love that piece of the Butner Athletic Park, that you can literally walk around that whole entire park and get a good, nice sweat on if you need to.
And like I said, so it's very walkable. We also have 2 playgrounds for the kids. So that's just it's a great athletic facility.
That's great.
To get some exercise and for sport.
Well, speaking of walking over at the Butner Athletic Park, you guys actually have a lot of walking opportunities here in the town of Butner. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with that.
Yeah, so we recently had some upgrades done to some of our sidewalks. We now have a walkable loop from Central Avenue to West D Street, 12th Street, and East Street.
Awesome.
And we've seen a lot of residents making use of that. It's been a great addition and it's been a big improvement in increasing accessibility in Butner. So
that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. So the great part about not just walking and being out in the parks in Butner, you guys actually got a couple events that kind of celebrate the fall season coming up. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so first I want to shout out Butner Public Safety.
Oh yeah.
We recently had their 2023 National Night Out event at the Butner Athletic Park. And it was a big success. It was great just to see the community coming out and just, recognizing our law enforcement officers. They do so much to keep our community safe, so they did a really great job. So.
Shout out to Butner PD. We appreciate all of our first responders and everyone that actually serves our community, and that was a great event to actually showcase that. So what else is coming up?
We have our community campfire and movie night on Friday, October 27th. That's going to be at the Gazebo Park.
Awesome.
And it begins at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
We're going to have free s'mores, free popcorn.
Okay.
There's going to be a Halloween-themed selfie wall, so guests can come and take pictures. And then we're going to have a showing of Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. So that's a hard word to say, is it?
Yeah, so it's going to be a really fun time. And we encourage everyone to come out and wear your Halloween costumes. It's going to be really fun.
That is really cool. What other activities do you guys have coming up within the fall season itself?
So we also have the annual Veterans Day ceremony coming up. That is on November 11th. That's going to be held at the Soldiers Memorial Sports Arena in Butner. Starts at 11 o'clock. And we're going to have a few speakers. Granville Central High School is coming out, and they're going to play some music with their band.
Awesome.
South Granville High School Color Guard, and it's just going to be a good time to
celebrate those who have served.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely so.
We definitely encourage you to come out, especially if you're a veteran. So that's just going to be a really nice event.
That's really cool.
And then we have a more smaller event. We're going to have a Christmas tree barn quilt workshop to kick off the holiday season
early. Is right around the corner before we know it.
Yes. So there is a seat limit for that. You have to pay $35 is the registration fee.
Gotcha.
Registration ends on October 31st.
Gotcha.
But we still have spots open, so encourage you to apply if that's something that you're interested in.
Awesome. And what date and time is that?
That is on November 14th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Butner Town Hall.
Wonderful.
And if you want to learn how to sign up, you can either visit our social media pages at Town of Butner or just visit our website at butnernc.org.
That's great. Well, that looks like a wonderful lineup for the fall season for you guys.
And then we also have, some Christmas events.
Of course.
On December 1st, we have Christmas in the Park, and that's sponsored by the Town of Butner.
If you've never done that, there's definitely something to be seen. Just the work that you guys actually put into decorating the park is pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that's sponsored by the Town of Butner and the Butner Community Association.
Yeah.
We're going to do Pictures with Santa. That starts at 5:30 and ends at 6:45. So bring the kids out and come. They can meet Santa and drop off their Christmas lists.
Awesome.
And then at 7 o'clock, the program will start. We'll have some music, some dancing. It's just a really good time for the community to come together to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the following day, we have the Christmas parade.
That's right.
And that's going to be on Central Avenue. It begins at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just going to have some local bands, floats, trucks, and it's just going to be just a great way to kick off the beginning of December and the festive season.
That's awesome. So definitely a great way to end the year with you guys. Yep. So I know we're thinking about all the different things you guys do with Parks and Recreations. Any new projects that you guys coming up or things that are happening right now that people can see in the future?
Yeah, so one of the things that we recently found out, we applied for a part of grant to upgrade Gazebo Park. Unfortunately, we did not get that part of grant.
Gotcha.
But we're still hoping to continue with just the stage itself.
Awesome.
I don't really have any major details or a timeline for that, but hopefully we'll learn more in the next few months.
Great.
But once that is established, it's going to be a great addition to the park, and it'll just be a great venue space. So we're still super excited about that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at Lake Holt, they're getting a new upgraded sign.
Oh, awesome.
With a new design, and it's going to highlight some of the things that you can do here. So
perfect.
I'm not sure, exactly the timeline, but just be on the lookout for that. So that's exciting. So, yeah, That's
pretty cool. So between the different options they have here in recreation, the events that are coming up, and some new things on the way, it seems like Town of Butner is a place to be. So before we wrap up this particular segment, I gotta always ask my personal question. So for you, Mallory, what's your favorite part of fall?
I'm not a summer girl. I'm a fall girl for
I already like her.
I do not like the heat very much. So when the cooler temps come and the leaves change, it's just makes me feel happy. So definitely that's my favorite part, is the weather gets cooler and it's just so beautiful, and there's a lot of fun things like hay rides and pumpkin patches and stuff. So I love all the festivities. It's
all the things, and you definitely want to make sure that you put Lake Holt on that list of things and places to enjoy for the fall. Well, Mallory, thank you so much for being on. And if people want to find out more information on the Town of Butner and the different types of recreation and events going on in your area, where should they go?
We have several social media platforms. We have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Nextdoor, and you can find us all at the Town of Butner.
Awesome.
Or you can visit our website at www.butnernc.org.
Wonderful. Once again, thank you, Mallory, for being on this morning.
Thank you.
And if you guys want to find out what else is going on in Granville County, just simply go to visitgranvillenc.com and check us out on social media at Visit Granville County NC, and that's on Facebook and Instagram. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please get out and enjoy this fall weather. and just see how beautiful it is to have change right here in Granville County. Everybody have a great day.